Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Eva. Thank you very much for being here. So this is a very special guided meditation and energy transmission because it's a joint one with Colette Davie. So I'm very excited about this, that we did this together. I always really love working with Colette. She is such an amazing person, and also the energy that comes through her is very powerful and potent. And so enjoy this video. And also we recorded another one already about a year ago. I will link the video below so you can also check this one out if you want. And I will also link Colette's website below so that you can find out more about her. All right. What you can do as usual, sit back, relax, and meditate along. You don't need to do anything else. Just be in a very open, receptive state. And enjoy. And also, I would like to invite you to my free healing meditation, which is on every Thursday at 9 o'clock Central European Time. Everybody's very welcome to join. And you find also more information below this video. All right, enjoy.
All right, let's start. Okay, I'm opening up the energy field. And just for a moment, getting the energy flowing a little bit. Recently, I've been working with a new frequency. So this one feels a little bit different to the previous one that I shared in my last joint work with Eva. So I'm just getting it flowing here. Okay, I'm expanding the energy field. This creates more space. It also just opens things up, begins to loosen any tension, makes one feel a little bit more vast, and allows the energy field to move beyond the confines of the physical body. Expanding in all directions here. I'm clearing mental activity. So just any tightness or contraction in the mental realm. Any doubts. Creating openness. Clearing contraction. Energy field is responding well. So the mental realm is clearing quite easily. Clearing any mental holding. Loosening the third eye. Okay, there's a lot more openness now. Just having a look at where I want to move next. I'm going to the heart space, opening the heart. Clearing some density here. So because this is technically it's a reading or a clearing for the collective who will watch this transmission, there's no particular story associated with the heaviness in the heart space because it will differ for everyone. but I'm feeling a lot of openness. So those that have arrived here definitely have a high degree of openness for the work. And then I'm just clearing low vibrational energies. Also just feels like alleviating density. And that also allows for more light to come in. I can already feel a very strong energy coming through. So once I'm done clearing the system to a good level, I will shift to the frequency that's coming in and begin to describe that. I'm going to bring this energy through the body as well for clearing. So what this does is it basically moves from the crown chakra through to the soles of the feet, and it will just shed contraction or any dense energy and open the system up even more to the frequencies that will follow. So some people can feel this energy when it passes through. Feels like a warmth or a tingling to some, or a light pulsing. And some people don't feel it at all. Either way, that's completely fine. I'm bringing it in through the crown. It goes over and into the third eye. Through the throat, over the shoulders, down the chest and upper back, down the upper belly and the middle back, lower belly, lower back, through the root, down the legs, and out through the soles of the feet. There's a lot of energy coming through, so I'm just making a bit more space in the higher chakras because that's where the most of the energy is coming into. So expanding the third eye and expanding the crown. Okay, the frequency is becoming more concentrated. So I will now put up my left hand, and this clarifies the frequency, so it moves from a kind of pure light for clearing to something with a quality, which I will describe as I feel it out. And it will begin flowing to you now. It feels very open. Very quiet also. Very empty, but light. There's a slight, almost like a utopian quality. Like I'm looking around and there's just a lot of light in the environment. So I don't know what that means, but we'll get more clarity as we go. It's getting stronger now. It's really relaxing the body as well, almost as if one's in an environment. It looks like it's creating like a spiritual environment in which the body and the energy body can completely be at ease. Um, like I said, almost like a utopia of some kind. There's also no presence of any density or I'm checking for fear. The fear or the lower vibrational energies don't exist in this space. There's a very powerful type of like creation signature coming from the heart space as well, and a feeling of freedom. It's also relaxing the body a lot. I can feel these kind of micro relaxations around the chakras that tend to hold the most bracing. So, the most density in anticipation of something threatening the being or fear or like the solar plexus is releasing, like releasing, holding. The energy is very bright, almost literally bright, almost like the sun. So I'm not sure what frequency it is exactly. I'm just having a look at it. I'm wondering if it's a more developed form of an energy that I've been working with, that I've called the frequency of paradise. So this, or the paradise frequency, just because the energy itself feels like this. So this energy has different aspects that it can kind of present, and one of them is this total ease and brightness. It feels like that. It's really relaxing the lower centers. It almost feels like the lower centers are no longer needed. Like it's hard to describe. It's working on the root and the sacral and the solar plexus, relaxing them in a way that feels like, oh, the work is done. They don't need to operate. We don't need to operate from these lower centers anymore. So we don't need to be driven by fear or survival or lack. And there's also a deep healing that's happening in these centers, almost like a recovery. So, where this energy is coming from is somewhere where the lower chakras or the more primitive forces that drive the experience are no longer in the driver's seat, so to speak. It's almost like they can now surrender and they're not needed. Interesting. So this frequency was named this the paradise frequency, although it sounds a little bit cliche, um, because it elicits the state, or it brings forth the state where the struggle is over. So this is something that's characteristic of this energy, and I'm very happy that the energy came through, because it's something that I consider a very, when it started to come in for me, it felt like a very pivotal part of my work. So it's nice that it comes forward. So it's the antithesis of the energy of struggle. So the energies in the body that, or the chakras that are holding the energy of struggle, are relieved of their burden, and ease is realized, a type of divine ease. So by bringing this energy forward, it basically brings the energy body to this place of completion. It's kind of like if you go on vacation, and for a while you can put everything aside. So this is like, it's a small kind of comparison, or a small analogy for something that feels actually very cosmic. The movement of humankind from operating from the lower centers and operating from struggle to operating from this lighter place. It's also giving information into the crown. So I can see certain threads coming in for certain people. What would it mean to live without struggle? What would life look like? Just going to hang back with my words for a little bit and let the energy work. Okay, I can't hang back. There's more information coming in. So, what the energy is doing is it's working on a cellular level to pull the being out of the perpetual pattern of struggling. So, even in our spiritual work, we default to struggle. We think we have to struggle through something, that the spiritual path is long and arduous and painful, and that we'll eventually get there if we just keep pushing. This energy is proposing a whole new way of operating in this reality. It's proposing the way of expansion over the way of contraction. There was once a time that we had to traverse through density. This is true. We had to struggle our way to freedom. But this energy is proposing that things have changed. And this is no longer the case. So it is working on every little bit of the system that is still attached via its conditioning to the frequency of struggle and the belief in struggle as a means to freedom. And interestingly, it does this in a very non-dramatic way, very much in the spirit of the frequency itself. It does it only through lightness. It doesn't do it through highlighting dense energies. or bringing up unease. So it operates purely via the higher vibration or the paradise frequency itself. And so as this frequency continues to transmit, I will also hand over to Eva to begin her side of this working.
Okay, so I feel this frequency of paradise very strongly. And it's so beautiful because it's just super strong and it just works on every little blockage and it doesn't leave any out. Like I see this, it makes very sure that everything gets cleared and it's working everywhere at the same time. So that's really cool. Beautiful frequency. So I'm opening up the energy field more. And bring in the light that's coming in into deeper layers. Also, what I've noticed is that the side effect, when there is a high vibrational energy coming in, so the paradise frequency in that case, it brings forward some stuff that's still in the system. So it just pushes it out. And I see this, there's just a heaviness there. So I'm clearing this heaviness out of the system. So I also call them surface energies, just energies that are pushed into the forefront. So I clear those because then it's possible to feel and experience the energies that are coming through better, clearer. Yeah, and this energy, this paradise frequency has created this beautiful space. So now I see it more of a space we're in right now. And like Colette said before, it's free of everything. It's free of suffering, it's free of thoughts, free of low vibrational emotions, free of problems, of obstacles and stuff like that. It's just this beautiful free space where there's just peace, clarity, stillness, silence. So that's presenting itself, but at the same time has a lot of quality, a lot of movement that's still working on the system. It has the quality of aliveness. So this is the beauty. We have this space of silence, clarity, stillness, and at the same time there is such aliveness in there. And this makes the experience so beautiful. And this is also what's nurturing the human. It's the aliveness in the energy. So on the one hand, the true nature is being pulled forward more and more into the experience. At the same time, the human is being nurtured. So it's like the energies that are coming in right now, they're like energies in the human that are of lack, um, that just need support in a certain way, like love, um, joy, like certain energies that are experiencing lack. This is what they're receiving right now. But there's not just one coming in, there are so many coming in at the same time, like so many energies, and meeting these energies of lack at the same time. So it's very powerful what's happening right now. And maybe you can feel this massive expansion. That's just the side effect of it. So when things are met in the system, are being cleared right away, more light is in the system and more expansion is happening. So the energy flows in the crown chakra, third eye chakra, heart chakra into the system, and at the same time out of the system through them. So it's nurturing the system, at the same time it flows out into the area around us. Very, very beautifully. So into the room we are in, the city we are in, it's just, I see it now flowing into the collective. So it helps to raise the collective consciousness. And you can always feel when this is happening, the feedback. So the energy hits us from all directions. So often it's only experienced in the front of the system or maybe around you. But then also, like when the energy really comes from the back, like it comes from all directions, from the ground, from the top, from everywhere. This is because we're part of the collective, right? And when we send these energies into the collective, we're receiving it at the same time. So this is the feedback. It just gets stronger and stronger because of that. And I see a lot of beings, people in the collective who are ready to receive. So these energies that are present right now, these high vibrational energies, that they are receiving. And how I see them, that they experience it, they have realizations. Oh, I can actually let go of this. Oh, this is not serving me. Oh, why did I believe this to be true, but it's not? Oh, why do I choose the heavy route? You know, all these realizations are happening for people because of these energies. So let's allow these energies or help these energies to be transmitted into the collective for 2-3 more minutes. Let's just sit with it in silence. And then we're going to end this meditation. Also, very strong information in this energy is, and this is what our system is receiving in the collective as well. It's like, okay, if I drop this or if I drop that, like certain beliefs I have, certain energy structures I'm following, certain traumas I have in the system, I become more of who I really am. My experience of life and myself changes to the better. So the more I drop, the better. The more I let go of, the better. Letting go is not losing, it's gaining. And this understanding really comes in very strongly, that letting go is gaining. Maybe you can feel the feedback of your system. It realizes that, oh, wow, yes, that's so true. It realizes that, and it just expands even more. More light is coming in. Yeah, and even though we end this meditation now, these energies will continue working. They will still flow through for a few more hours. So just enjoy that while you move through your everyday life experience and just see the difference. See the difference with these energies being present and how life unfolds and how you experience life.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was very beautiful. Very powerful.
Well, thank you so much.